How well you do an exercise is the foundation to your success. Technique isn't everything, it's the only thing. Okay, so you can't just assume your legs are working as they should if you're doing a squat. Even if you go into a squat and it looks okay, still do not assume your muscles know what to do than how they're doing. Because a lot of times we have deliberately trained our muscles to be dysfunctionally, functioning. I thought I knew how to squat only in the past year after dealing with a little knee pain. I was like, man, I didn't really realize that my squats were so dysfunctional. And people were like, what? They were fine. They looked fine. No, the muscles didn't know how to behave. When we have this fitness culture that loves to focus on individual links, and even when you hear this in our speech, right? Where we say like, squats are great for the quads. Deadlifts are great for the butt muscles. This means that our mental intention is focused. Because remember, muscle follows mind. The only thing that tells that beautiful, wonderful muscle building tension to even go into a muscle is your own brain. Not a weight, not a machine. It doesn't just happen on its own. So the point of every strength exercise you ever do is to practice controlling tension in a muscle with your brain. That's the entire point of every exercise. When we're been doing this for years, it's like I got arm day, leg day, chest day and stuff, and we're not thinking in our chains, what ends up happening is the brain gets used to turning on certain links more than others. And it doesn't matter if, like for example, squats, okay? Say these are your glutes and hamstrings right here. Even though in the textbook, like squats are great for the glutes, they're great for the hamstrings, just because you're doing squats does not mean these links are turning on very much, because you're not telling them to. We have such a dysfunctional way of using our body through modern day living and stuff, we don't know that we're supposed to actually concentrate on how to use our own muscles. We can kind of use them pretty well, but really we're not very good at using our own muscles. So you do squats and everything till the cows come home and people say, oh, it's great for the glutes. If you don't know, you actually have to force them on to flex them, nothing happens. Because remember, your brain works in habitual ways, patterns. So if it's not used to working certain muscles very much during an exercise on autopilot, it never will. It doesn't matter how much weight you use or what your feet position is or anything like that. In order to get a link to turn on, you have to concentrate on it. You have to be like, all right, where's that muscle? Oh, there it goes. I got it turned on. You have to actually think about this sort of thing. Here's the challenge I have for you, is when you're working your chains, look for the links you're not turning on. So if you're doing pull-ups, look for, what about your forearms, the muscles in your hands, your biceps, shoulders, rear, back. Think of all the muscles in your back. Are they all on? Do you feel all of them on? Get a muscle diagram. Go through them. Look at them and say, can I feel this muscle on? Turn it on. And if you can't, that's your next step. I'm not saying this is going to be easy, but it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, and you'll be amazed at the results. So let me know if you have questions down below. Until then, be fit, live free.